His throat was bare beneath my hand.
Now I had him!
His throat was there and he'll never come again.
Now, hush, love, hush, I'll keep telling you.
When?
What's your
Why
rush?
did I wait? You told me to wait. Now he'll never come again. There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and it's filled with people who are filled with it, and the vermin of the world inhabit it. But not for long. They all deserve to die. Tell you why, Mrs. Love, let's tell you why. Because in all of the whole human race, Mrs. Lovett, there are two kinds of men and only two. There's the one staying put in his proper place, and the one with his foot in the other one's face. Look at me, Mrs. Lovett, look at you. No, we all deserve to die. Even you, Mrs. Lovett, even I. Because the lives of the wicked should be made brief. For the rest of us, death will be a relief. We all deserve to die. And I'll never see Joanna. No, I'll never hug my girl to me. Finished!
Hello everyone, this is LaSalle Drama's Sweeney Todd. I'm the assistant director, Jay Loudon. We ask now that you please turn off your pagers or cell phones, whichever the two, or both. And we ask you to sit back and enjoy the show. Thank you.
Gentlemen, this is taking far too long. Go. And please, let us begin.
Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd. His skin was pale and his eye was odd. He shaved the faces of gentlemen who never thereafter were heard of again. He trod a path that few have trod. It's Sweeney Todd.
The demon barber of Fleet Street.
He kept a shop in London town, of fancy clients of good renown. But what But if none of their souls were saved, they went to the river and took a shade. By Sweeney Todd.
The demon barber of Fleet Street. Swing your razor wide, Sweeney, hold it to the skies. Freely flows the blood of those who mobilize.
His needs were few and his room was bare.
A bow and a fancy chair.
A mug of something on the left, the trunk, and neighborly salad and pail in a mug.
For deep is he that serves the God, the Sweeney Todd.
The demon barber of Fleet Street.
Inconspicuous Sweeney was quick and quiet and clean. He was back with a smile under his word. Sweeney heard music that nobody heard. Sweeney pondered and Sweeney planned like a perfect machine. He planned.
Sweeney was smooth, Sweeney was subtle, Sweeney would blink and rats would scuttle. Inconspicuous Sweeney was quick and quiet and clean. He was Sweeney. Sweeney was Sweeney. He was Sweeney. Sweeney, 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 Sweeney.
Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd.
Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd.
He served a dark and vengeful God.
He served a dark and vengeful God.
See what happened then? Well, that's the play, and he wouldn't want us to give it away. Not Sweeney.
Not Sweeney Todd. The demon barber of Fleet Street.
I have sailed the world, beheld its wonders, from the Dardanelles to the mountains of Peru, but there's no place like London. I feel home again. I could hear the city bells ring, whatever I would do. No, there's no place like London.
You are young. Life has been kind to you. You will learn. Yes, here we go our several ways. Farewell, Anthony. I will not soon forget the good ship Bountiful, nor the young man who saved my life.
There's no cause to thank you for that, sir. We've been a bold Christian indeed who've seen you pitching and tossing in that raft and not giving you wrong.
Yes, many a Christian would have done just that and not lost a week's sleep over it either.
Push me parsley. It looks to me, dear, like you've got plenty there to push.
Must you glare at me, woman? Off with you! Off, I say!
Then how would you like to split me off, Mr. Robo Jig Jig, a little?
Off, I said! To the devil with you! I beg your indulgence, boy, my mind is far from easy. For in these once familiar streets, I feel the chill of ghostly shadows everywhere. Forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive.
Farewell, Anthony.
Mr. Todd, before I part,
What is it?
I have honor, I promise not to question you. I don't want that star shipwreck is your affair. Yet during the least voyage, I have come to think of you as a friend. And if trouble lies ahead for you in London, if you need help or money...
No! There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and the vermin of the world inhabit it, and its morals aren't worth what a pig could spit. It goes by the name of London. At the top of the hole sit the privileged few, making mock of the vermin in the lower zoo, turning beauty into filth and greed. I too have sailed the world and seen its wonders, for the cruelty of men is as wondrous as Peru. But there's no place like London. There was a barber and his wife, and she was beautiful. A foolish barber and his wife, she was his reason and his life, and she was beautiful, and she was virtuous, and he was naive. Another man who saw that she was beautiful, a pious vulture of the law, who with a gesture of his claw removed the barber from his plate. Then there was nothing but to wait, and she would fall, so soft, so young, so lost, and oh so beautiful.
And the lady said, did she succumb?
Oh, that was many years ago. I doubt if anyone would know. Now lead me, Antony, I beg of you. There's somewhere I must go, something I must find out. Now, and alone.
But surely we'll meet again before I'm off to play.
If you want, you may well find me. Around Fleet Street, I wouldn't wonder.
Until then.
There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and it's filled with people who are filled with shit, and the vermin of the world inhabit it.
Is that I haven't seen a customer for weeks. Did you come here for a pie, sir? Do forgive me if me has a little bag. What is that? Don't you think we had the plague? From the way that people keep avoiding. No, you don't! Heaven knows I try, sir. But then no one comes and even to inhale. Right you are, sir. Would you like a drop of ale? Mind you, I can't hardly blame them. These are probably the worst pies in London. I know why nobody cares to take them. I should know, I make them. But good now, the worst pies in London. Even thoughtful like the worst pies in London. If you doubt it, take a bite. Is that just disgusting? You have to concede it. It tastes nothing but crusting. Here, drink this. You'll need it. The worst pies in London. And no wonder with what it is. When you get it, never thought I'd live to see the day. Men would think it was a treat finding poor animals what are dying in the street. Mrs. Mooney has a pie shop, does a business, but I've noticed something weird. Lately, our neighbor's cats have disappeared. After harder to it, what I calls enterprise, popping pussies into pies. Wouldn't do in my shop. Just the thought of it's enough to make you sick. And I'm telling you that pussycats is quick. No denying times is hard, sir. Even harder than the West pies in London. Only lot and nothing more is that just revolting. Oh, greasy and gritty. It looks like it's molting and tastes like, well, pity a woman alone with limited wind and the West pies in London. Ah, sir, times is hard. Times is hard. There you are, dear. Spit it out now on the floor. Attaboy. There are worse things than that down there, love.
Isn't that a room up there above the shop? If times are so hard, why don't you rent it out? That should bring in something.
Up there? No, to go near it. People think it's haunted. You see, years ago something happened up there. Something not very nice. There was a barber and his wife, and he was beautiful, a proper artist with a knife. They transported him for life, and he was beautiful. Barker, his name was. Benjamin Barker.
Transported? What was his crime?
Foolishness. He had this wife, you see. Pretty little thing, silly little nit, had her chance for the moon on a string. Poor thing. Poor thing. There were these two, you see. One's little like Mads, one of them a judge, other one is Beadle. Every day they'd nudge and they'd wheedle. Still she'd never budge from her needle. Too bad, pure thing. So they merely shipped the poor blighter off south they did, leaving her with nothing but grief and a year-old kid. Did you use a red demon then? No, no, God forbid. Poor fool. Ah, but there was worse yet to come, poor thing. Joanna, that was the baby's name, pretty little Joanna.
Go on.
My, you do like a good story, don't ya? Well, the beadle calls on her all polite, poor thing, poor thing. The judge, he tells her he's all contrite. He blames himself for a dreadful plight. She must come straight to his house tonight, poor thing, poor thing. Of course, when she goes there, poor dear, poor thing, they're having this ball all in masks. There's no one she knows there, poor dear, poor thing. She wanders tormented and drinks, poor thing. The judge has repented, she thinks, poor thing. Oh, where is your turban, she asks. He was there all right, only not so contrite. She wasn't no match for such craft, you see, and everyone thought it so droll. They figured she ought to be daft, you see, so all of them stood there and laughed, you see. Poor fool, poor thing.
Would no one have mercy on her?
So it is you, Benjamin Barker.
Not Barker. Not Barker. It's Todd now. Sweeney Todd. Where is she?
My God. So changed. What do they do to you in bloody Australia or wherever?
Where is my wife? Where's Lucy?
She poisoned herself. Arsenic from the apothecary down the corner. I tried to stop her, but she didn't listen to me.
And my daughter?
Joanna? He's got her.
He? Judge Turpin?
Even he had a scrap of consciousness tucked away in him, I suppose. Took her on as his own. Some could say it was lucky for her. Almost.
15 years sweating in a living hell on a trumped-up charge. 15 years dreaming that perhaps I might come home to a loving wife and child. Let them quake in their boots, Judge Turpin and the Beetle, for their hour has come.
You're gonna get him. You, a bleeding little nobody, a runaway convict. Don't make me laugh. He'll never get his eye in mightiness. Nor the Beetle neither. Not in a million years. You got any money? Hey! I said you got any money?
No money.
Then how are you gonna live, even?
I'll live. If I have to sweat in the sewers or in the plague hospital, I'll live. And I'll have them.
Oh, you poor thing. Wait. See? Don't have to be the plague hospital or wherever. When they come to the little girl, I hit him. I thought, who knows, maybe someday the poor silly blight will be back and meet him. Grogged in the head, wasn't I? And as bad as they are, I could have gotten 5, maybe 10 quid for it any day. See? You could be a barber again. My, them handles is chased silver, ain't they?
Silver, yes. These are my friends. See how they glisten. See this one shine, how he smiles in the light. My friend, my faithful friend. Speak to me, friend. Whisper, I'll listen. I know, you've been locked out of sight all these years. Like me, my friend. Well, I've come home to find you waiting. Home, and we're together, and we'll do wonders, won't we? You there, my friend.
I'm your friend.
Come, let me hold you. Now, with a sigh, you grow warm in my hand, my friend, my clever friend.
Not fondness for you I did.
Rest now, my friend.
Never you fear,
Soon
Mr.
I'll
Todd.
unfold
You can move in
Soon
here, Mr.
you'll
Todd.
know splendors you never have dreamed all your days. My lucky friends. Till now your shine was merely silver.
Silver's good enough for me.
And you shall drip rubies. You'll soon drip precious rubies. At last, my right arm is complete again!
With your razor high, Sweeney, hear it singing, yes. Sink it in the rosy
seen how civilized men behaved. He never forgot and he never forgave.
Not Sweeney.
Not Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street.
Hungry as always, Miss Joanna.
Green finch and native bird, nightingale, blackbird, how is it you sing? Oh, can you jubilate sitting in cages, never taking wing? Outside the sky winds may longing, just the lullaby. How is it you sing? Whence comes this melody constantly glowing? Is it rejoicing or merely hollow-ing? Are you discussing or blessing or simply dreaming? Are you growing? Are you screaming? Ringtone and robinette, is it for wages, singing to his soul? Have you decided it's safer in cages, singing when you're told? My cage has many rooms, saddest and dark, nothing there seems, not even my mark. What better will you know when they're captive? Teach me to be more protective. Green finch and native bird, nightingale, blackbird, teach me how to sing. If I cannot fly, let me sing.
I have sailed the world for all its wonders, from the pearls of Spain to the rubies of Tibet, but not even in London have I seen such a wonder. Lady, look at me, miss, oh look at me, please, oh favor me with your hand. Promise, what do you see off there in those trees? Oh, won't you give me a chance? Who would sail to Spain for all its wonders, when in Kearney's lane lies the greatest wonder yet? Promise, look at you, pale and ivory-skinned, oh, look at you, looking so sad, so queer. Promise not to retreat to the darkness back of your window, not to look down here. Look at me.
Do you know whose house this is?
Oh, that's the great Judge Sherman's house, that is.
And the young lady who resides there?
Oh, her? That's Joanna, his pretty little ward. But don't you look trespassing there, old man. Not if you value your hide. And for that,
Which one sings the bravest?
All the same, sir. And at 6 cents, cheap at the price.
He sings bravely. Yet, why does he batter his wings so fiercely against the cage?
Oh, we blind them, sir. That's what he always does. We blind them so they don't know night from day. They'll sing on and on without stopping. Pretty creatures. Pleasure of the bird, sir.
I feel you, Joanna. I feel you. I was half convinced I'd waken, satisfied enough to dream you. Happily I was mistaken, Joanna. I'll steal you, Joanna. I'll steal you.
Joanna! Joanna!
Oh dear.
If I see your face on this or any other neighbor's street, you'll rue the day you were born. Is that plain enough speaking for you?
Sir, I beg of you. There is nothing but the most respectful sentiments of...
Dispose of him.
Oh dear, I knew.
You had his weapon!
But friend, I have no fight with you.
Get the gist of it, friend? Next time, that'll be your neck!
Joanna, if I were to think you encouraged this young rogue...
Oh, Father, I hope always to be obedient to your commands.
Dear child, how sweet you look in this light muslin gown.
I'll steal you, Joanna. I'll steal you. Do they think that walls can hide you? Even now I'm at your window. I am in the dark beside you. Very sweetly in your yellow hair. Then I'm with you there, very sweetly in your yellow hair.
That's him, over there.
Yeah, always here on Thursdays, he is.
Hair cutter, barber, tooth puller for His Royal Majesty the King of Naples.
Italian. All the right, he is.
Not for long.
Oh, Mr. T, really think you can do it?
By this time tomorrow, the law will be flocking to me like sheep to be shorn.
Oh no, look. It's the beetle. Beetle Bamford.
So much the better.
What if he recognizes you? Shouldn't he bet
I will do what I've set out to do, woman.
Right. Sorry, dear, I'm sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Do you wake every morning with shame and despair to discover your pillow is covered with hair? Want not to be there? Well, ladies and gentlemen, from now on you can wake with ease. You need never again have a warrior care. I will show you a miracle, marvelous, rare. Gentlemen, you are about to see something that rose from the dead. On the top of my head. Scarcely a month ago, gentlemen, I was suddenly struck with a rare oriental disease. Though the finest physicians in London were called, I awoke one morning amazed and appalled, discovered with dread that my head was as bald as an officer's knees. I was dying of shame, till a gentleman came, an illustrious barber, Pirelli by name. He gave me a liquid as precious as gold. I wrote in the daily like what I was told. And behold, less than 30 days old. Was Pirelli's miracle elixir, that's what did the trick, sir, true, sir, true. Was it quick, sir, did it in a tick, sir, just like an elixir ought to do. How about a bottle, mister, only costs a penny guarantee. Go and touch, sir, go and support a policy. Does Pirelli stimulate the grocer? You can have my oath, sir, it's his unique. Rub a minute, stimulating it, and soon you'll have to thin it once a week. Penny buys a bottle guarantee. Penny for a bottle. How about a sample? Have you ever smelled the cleanest smell? That's a ramble. Gently tap it, gets to be a habit. Soon there'll be enough, sir, somebody can grab it. See that chap with hair like Shelley's? You can tell he's used Pirelli's. Let me have a bottle.
Pardon me, ma'am, what's that awful stench?
I was standing near an open trench.
Must be standing near an open trench.
Pirelli's miracle elixir. Anything what slicks, sir, soon sprouts curls. Try Pirelli's when they see how thick, sir. You can have your fixer of the girls. What if I a bottle, missus?
What is this?
What is this?
This isn't this.
That sounds like this.
How about a sample? It sounds like this. You get a sample.
Where's that bottle? I don't drink this. What is this?
Never mind that madman, mister. Never mind that madman. Let Pirelli's activate your roots, sir.
Keep it off your boots, sir. Eats right through.
Go get Pirelli.
Get Pirelli's, use a bottle of it. Ladies seem to love it.
Lies do too.
Everybody, money over. Everybody, money over.
See Pirelli's miracle elixir, put a little mixer and some buzz. The Pirelli's to make it thicker, like a good elixir, always just trust Pirelli's. If you're a sixer, fix it in an elixir, don't look grim. Just Pirelli's miracle elixir, that'll do the trick, sir.
What about the money?
If you got a kick, sir.
What about the money? Gotta get Pirelli, gotta get Pirelli. Where's the money?
Miracle elixir, if you got a kick, sir. Talk to him.
I am a Adolfo Pirelli, the king of the barbers, the barber, the kings of which you're no good day. I blow you a kiss. And I also famous Pirelli, a witcher to Noah, who has the nerve to see. My elixir is this. Who says this?
I do. I'm Mr. Sweeney Todd, and I've opened a bottle of Pirelli's elixir, and I say to you it is nothing but an errant fraud concocted from piss and ink.
He's right. Better throw your money down the sewers.
Ladies and gentlemen, pay no attention to that madman. Now who will be the first to a magnificent shave?
And furthermore, I have serviced no kings, yet I wager I can shave a cheek with 10 times more dexterity than any street mountebank. You see these razors?
The finest in England.
I wager them against £5 that you are no match for me. You hear me, sir? Either accept my challenge or reveal yourself a sham.
Bravo! Bravo!
These are indeed fine razors, sir. Instruments like these, once seen, cannot be soon forgotten. You wager these against £5, sir.
I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, you hear this foolish man. Watch and see how he blesses his folly. £5 it is, sir.
Friends, neighbors, who's for a free shave?
Me, sir, Mr. Todd. And me, sir.
Boy, over here. Bring the bases. Bring the towels.
Yes, sir.
Will Vito Bamford be the judge?
Glad as always to oblige my friends and neighbors. Put it there. Ready?
Ready.
The quickest, smoothest shave is the winner.
Now, signori, mix up a matter, but first you would gather around, signori, you looking a man who had the glory to shave at the Pope. Mr. Sweeney, whoever, I beg your pardon, will probably say it was only a color, but no! 'twas the Pope who shaved the face to pull the dope. Require the grace and not the bird. For if you slip, you nick the skin, you clip the chin, you rip the lip a bit, and that's the truth. To shave the face, or even a part, without it a smart, require the heart. Gonna take the art, I show you a chart, I study a starting in my youth. To cut the hair, to trim the beard, to make the bristle clean like a weasel. This is from early infancy, the talent given to me by God. He take out a skill, he take out a brains, he take out a will, to take out the pains. He take out the pace, he'll take out the grace.
And the winner is Todd.
There you are, dear, smooth as a baby's axe.
Sir, I bow to his skill far defter than my own.
The £5?
Here, sir. May the good Lord smile on you. Till we meet again. Come, boy, come! Bellissima, bellissima!
Who's not a day you pulled it off?
Oh, sir, Mr. Todd, sir. Do you have an establishment of your own?
Hey, certainly does. Sweeney Todd's hot sawyer parlor on top of my meat pie shop on Fleet Street.
Excuse me, Mr. Todd. Strange, but it seems your face is known to me.
Him? That's a laugh! Him being my uncle's cousin coming in from Birmingham only yesterday.
But already, sir, I've heard Vito Bamford spoken of with great respect.
Well, I try my best for my neighbors. Over your house up, Mama, on Fleet Street.
That's it, sir.
And then, Mr. Todd, you will surely see me before the week is out.
You will be welcome, Vito Bamford. I can guarantee to give you, at a penny's charge, the closest shave you will ever know.
Sweeney pondered and Sweeney planned like a perfect machine he planned. Bobbing the hook, fading the trap, setting that for the beetle to smell.
Slightly courting him, Sweeney did satisfy the scene. Laying the trail, showing the traces, and his aim to hide the places.
Sweeney pondered and Sweeney planned like a perfect machine he planned. Slightly courting and Sweeney did Sweeney.
Well, hardly, dear father. It's been shut in the bar these last 3 days.
Right, I was going to sit on such a cost for you. Come again, that's conscious of something, sailor. 10 times has been thrown from my ghost I didn't get. How sweet you look in this light muslin gown.
'Tis something a little dress, father.
Ah, but fair on your young form than wings on an angel. Oh, if I were to think.
Think what, dear father?
If I were to think you encouraged this young rogue.
I, a maid trained from the cradle to find in modesty and obedience to the greatest of all virtues. Father, when have you failed to warn me of the wickedness of men?
Mere young men of the street with but a single thought in their heads. They're all men of a different and far higher breed. I have one line for you.
You have?
The gentleman who will protect you from all earthly cares and guide your faltering footsteps into so on to womanhood, a husband, a protector, and yet an ardent lover as well. He is a man who through the years has surely gained your affections.
You? chair. But it'll do until you get your fancy new one. It was me poor Albert's chair it was. Sat in it all day long after his legs came up from the dropsy. Kind of bare, isn't it? I lived in like a bare room. Oh well, I've had a nice few little knickknacks.
Why doesn't the beetle come? Before the week is out, that's what he said.
And who says the week's out yet? It's only Friday. Easy now. Hush, love, hush. Don't distress yourself. What's your rush? Keep your thoughts nice and lush. Wait. Hush, love, hush. Think it through. Once it falls, then what's to do? Watch it close. Let it brew. Wait. I've been thinking flowers, maybe daisies, to brighten up the room. Don't you think some flowers, pretty daisies, might relieve the gloom? Oh, wait, love, wait.
And the judge, when will I get him?
Can't think of nothing else. Always brooding away on your wrongs, how it happened heaven knows how many years ago. Slow, then slow. Time so fast, goes so quickly, see now it's past. Soon will come, soon will last, wait. Don't you know, silly man, half the fun is to plan the plan. All good things come to those who can wait. Gillyflowers maybe, instead of daisies. I don't know though. What do you think?
Yes.
Gillyflowers, I'd say. Nothing like a nice bowl of gillies.
Mr. Todd, I've faced Fleet Street a dozen times with no success. But now the sign. In business already.
Yes.
I congratulate you. And
Mrs. Lavett.
a pleasure, Mum. Oh, Mr. Todd, I have so much to tell you. I have found the fairest and most loving maid any man can dream of. And yet there are problems. She is a guardian, so tyrannical she is kept shut from human eye. But then this morning, a key fell from her shutter window. The surest sign that Joanna loves me.
Joanna!
That's her name, Mum. And Turpin, that of the abominable parent. A judge, it seems. But as I say, a monstrous tyrant. Oh, Mr. Todd, when the judge leaves for court, I'll slip into the house and fly with her, and plead with her to fly with me tonight. Yet when I have her, where can I keep her while I hire a coach to speed us away to Plymouth? If I could lodge her here for an hour or two.
Bring her here, dear.
Thank you, Mum. I have your consent, Mr. Todd?
The girl may come.
I shall give you gratefulness for the too grave. I must hurry. For surely the judge is off to the Old Bailey. My thanks. 1,000 blessings on you both.
Joanna! Who'd have thought a day's like fate in it? We'll have a bath before the day is out.
For just a few hours? Before he takes her off to the other end of England!
Oh, what, that sailor? Don't mind him. Let her bring her here. And then since you're so hot, a little that's the throat to slit, love. Oh, we'll make a lovely home for her, you and me. Poor thing. All those years, not a scrap of maternal affection. But I'll soon change that, I will. For if there ever was a maternal heart, it's mine.
Good morning, Mr. Todd. And to you, the least must remember.
Oh, how do you do, senor? I'm sure.
A little business with Mr. Todd, if you may give me the permission.
Oh, sure. I'll just pop down to me pies. Ow! Locks! Look at this now. And this looked like I hadn't had a scrap of affection and half past never. What do you say, boy, to a nice meat pie, eh? Then faith the strong, I hope.
Yes, Mum.
Let's go.
Mrs. Todd,
Senor Perilli.
Oh, call me Danny. Daniel O'Higgins. The name would sound professional. It's not much in here. I'm sure you'll pretty it up a bit. I'd like me to buy a quid back if you don't mind.
What?
Alright, here you are, dear. Talking.
It'll hold me over till your customers start coming. Then it's half your profit. You'll hand over to me every Friday. Share alike, all right, Mr. Benjamin Barker?
Why do you call me that?
Well, at least you got a nice full head of hair on you.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, it gets awful hard.
You don't remember me? Why should ya? I was just a down and an Irish lad. You hired for a couple of weeks, sweeping up hair and such like. But I remember these, and you, Benjamin Barker, later transported to Botany Bay for life. So is it a deal, or do I run down the street for me pal Beetle Bamford? You think you smart, you foolish up boy. Tomorrow you start in my employ. You understand, you're like my...
Oh no, he's got an appointment with this tailor! If he's late, it's my fault, you don't know him.
I wouldn't want to, dear, I'm sure.
Signor Pirelli, it's late, signor! My wig! Signor! I didn't like you said! It's late, signor! I reminded you! The tailor! He ain't here.
Senor Perilli has been called away.
Well, where'd he go?
Didn't say. You'd better run after him.
Oh no, knowing him, sir, let's wait for him here.
So, Mrs. Lovett gave you a pie, did she, lad?
Oh yes, sir, she's a real kind lady. One whole pie.
A whole pie, eh? That's a treat. Yet, if I know a growing boy, there's still room for more, huh?
Yes, sir, an aching void.
Why don't you run downstairs and wait for him there? There'll be another pie in it for you, I'm sure. And tell Mrs. Lovett to give you a nice big tot of gin.
Gin, sir? You're a Christian indeed, sir. Thanking you, sir, thanking you kindly. Mrs. Lovett! Mrs. Lovett! Mr. Todd says give me a nice tot of gin.
Gin, dear? Oh, why not?
Hands were quick, his fingers strong. It stung a little, but not for long.
And those who thought on the simple clod were soon reconsidering under the sod.
Consigned her with a friendly prod from Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street.
See your razor gleam, Sweeney, feel how well it fits, as it floats across the throats of hypocrites.
This is the 4th time, child, you've been called before this bench. Though it is my sincere wish ever to temper justice with mercy, your persistent dedication to a life of crime is such an abomination before God and man that I have no choice but to sentence you to hang by the neck until you are dead.
No! Please! Please have mercy on me, please! Please!
It is perhaps remiss of me to close court so early, but the stench of those miserable wretches at the hall is so offensive to my nostrils that I fear that my eagerness for fresh air might well impair the soundness of my judgment.
Well said. The adjournment is fortunate for me, for it is today that we celebrate my sweet little Annie's birthday, and to have her daddy back so soon to hug and kiss, well, it'll be the crowning joy on such a happy occasion.
I too have happy news.
I'll swallow poison on Sunday, that's what I'll do, I'll get some pie. Would you ever sound a noise? I think I heard a noise. What could it be? He's in court today, still there was a wait, there's another, or he must have heard that.
Kiss me.
Oh, sir.
Promise.
Sir, if he should marry me Monday, what will I do? I'll die and free.
Tonight.
'Tis Friday, for today Sunday, what can we do with time so free?
Tonight.
We have a curtain quick, I think I heard it quick. It was a gate, it's a gate, we don't have a gate, we don't have a gate, we must have heard that.
Me.
Tonight.
Kiss me.
You mean tonight.
The plan is made, so kiss me.
I feel pride.
Not afraid tonight, I'll you're merry on Monday, that's what you'll do.
I'm gladly, sir. I knew I'd be with you one day, even not knowing who you were.
Miss Mary, Miss Mary, me Monday, favor me with her hand. Promise, Mary, Miss Mary, me Monday.
Kiss me.
Of course.
Kiss me.
You're sure?
Kiss me.
I shall.
Kiss me. Oh, sir.
Oh, call with me, for I have news. In order to shield her from the evils of this world, I've decided to marry Joanna next Monday.
Also, happy news indeed.
Strange. When I offered myself to her, she showed a certain reluctance. That's natural enough in a young girl. Perhaps now that she's had time for reflection, she will greet my proposal in a more sensible frame of mind.
Excuse me, my lord, may I request, my lord, permission, my lord, to speak. Forgive me if I suggest, my lord, you're looking less than your best, my lord. There's powder upon your vest, my lord, and stubble upon your cheek. And ladies, my lord, are weak.
Perhaps if she greets me cordially upon my return, I shall give her a small gift.
Ladies in the sensitivities, my lord, have a fragile sensibility. When a girl's emergent, probably it's urgent. Ladies in the sensitivities, my lord, personal disorder cannot be ignored. Given their genteel proclivities, we know offense, it happens they resent it. Ladies in their sensitivities, my lord.
Still, what you say? Perhaps at times I am a little over hasty with my morning ablutions.
Fret not, though, my lord, I know a place, my lord, a barber, my lord, of skill. Thus armed with a shaven face, my lord, some eau de cologne to grace, my lord, and musk to enhance the chase, my lord, and dazzle the girl until she bows to your every will.
That may well be so.
And there you are, sir.
Thank you. Good day. And just where is this miraculous barber?
In Fleet Street, sir.
Perhaps you're right. Take me to him.
The name is
That's not wait until Monday. It isn't right, we just be married on Sunday.
Saturday, sir, but also
Or else tonight.
Would you ever set a noise?
Do not.
I need another noise.
What?
Never mind, just a noise.
You must be mine. It's just a noise. It's another noise. Something you do. We'll go to Paris on Monday.
What shall I wear? I dare.
We'll ride a train.
With you be sunny on Sunday. What will I care what things I lack?
To Spain.
I'll take my reticule.
I'll take my reticule. And everything.
girls and men probably it's certain the senses
run along now, dear.
Oh no, Mum, I mustn't leave till he calls for me.
Right. Well, I'll just pop up and see what Mr. Todd says. Oh, me poor knees are not what they used to be, dear. How long before the Italian gets back?
He won't be back.
Oh, Mr. Todd, you did it.
You crazy mad! Kill the man, but done you no harm!
He recognized me from the old days. Tried to blackmail me, half my earnings, forever.
Oh. Well, that's a different matter entirely then, dear. I'm thankful for it, too. For a second there, I thought you lost your marbles. Ugh, look at all that blood. That'll make it come over juice flash, ain't it? Oh, what's this? Oh, 3 quid. Well, it's not one not, I always say. Now, dear, we've got to use the old lobby.
And there we are, sir.
Thank you. You may go.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, first there's the matter of the boy.
Send him up here.
Oh, Mr. Teed, don't you think one's enough for today? Shouldn't overindulge yourself. But I left him, he was half seas over already with gin.
Providence is kind.
Who is it?
Judge Turpin.
Him! What are you...
Leave me.
What are you going to do?
Leave me, I said!
Right! Sorry, dear, I'm out. Your Highness. Well, dear, it seems your governor's gone and left you high and dry. But we'll think of what to do with you.
Mr. Todd?
In service, sir. An honor to receive your patronage, sir.
Oh, why don't we just pop back to my lovely back parlour, eh? We'll think of what to do with you there. All right, come on, dear. Up. Come on. There we go. Come on.
These are hardly prepossessing, yet the beadle tells me you are the most accomplished of all barbers in the city.
That is most gracious of him, sir. And you must please excuse the modesty of my establishment. It was only a few days ago we set up quarters here, and some necessaries were yet to come. Please, sir, sit, sir. Sit. What may I be doing for you today, sir? Style the stream of the hair? Skin massage?
You see, sir, a man infatuate with love, her honor to eager slave. So fetch the pomade and palmist stone, and lend me a most seductive tone, a sprinkling perhaps of French cologne, but first, sir, I think a shave.
The closest I ever gave. From one man to the next.
'Tis true, Sir Love can still inspire the blood to pound the heart leap higher. What more can man require than love, sir?
More than love, sir.
What, sir?
Women.
Ah, yes, women.
Pretty women. end. Now to your purpose, patience, enjoy it. Revenge can't be taken in
hasten if we wed, you'll be commended, sir.
My lord, too may it be said is your intended, sir.
My ward. And pretty as a rosebud.
As pretty as her mother.
What? What was that?
Nothing, sir, nothing. I would proceed.
Fascinating, sipping coffee, dancing, pretty women are a wonder. Pretty women sitting in the window or standing on the stair. Something in them cheers the air. Pretty women,
silhouetted,
stay within you.
Glancing,
stay forever.
Breathing lightly.
Pretty women, pretty women, blowing out their candles or combing out their
hair. Then they leave, even when they leave, they
still are there. They're there. Pretty women at their mirrors,
in their garden,
letter writing,
flower picking,
weather watching how they make a man sing. Proof of heaven as you're living. Pretty women, sir, pretty women. Here's to pretty women. All the pretty women.
Pretty women.
Joanna, married for Sunday. Everything's set to leave tonight. We'll be in Paris by Monday. Out of that heartless tyrant sight.
You!
Judge Turpin.
There is indeed a higher power to warn me thus in time. Joanna, elope with you, deceiving slut. I'll lock her away in some obscure retreat where neither you or any other foul corrupt and you shall realize upon her again.
But sir, I beg of you.
And as for you, Barber, it is all too clear what company you keep. Well, service them well and hold that custom, for you have none of mine.
Mr. Todd, out! Out, I say!
Who's running and shouting was it out here?
I had him, and then
Salle busted in. I saw them both running down the street, and I said to myself, the bats in the pie now for sure.
I had him. His throat was bare beneath my hand.
Oh, there, you know, friend.
No, I had him. His throat was there, and he'll never come again.
You know, hush, love, hush. I keep telling you.
When?
What's your rush?
Why did I wait? You told me to wait. Now he'll never come again. There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and it's filled with people who are filled with shit, and the vermin of the world inhabit it. But not for long. They all deserve to die. Tell you why, Mrs. Lovett, tell you why. Because in all of the whole human race, Mrs. Lovett, there are two kinds of men and only two. There's the one staying put in his proper place, and the one with his foot in the other one's face. Look at me, Mrs. Lovett, look at you. Now we all deserve to die. Even you, Mrs. Lovett, even I. Because the lives of the wicked should be made brief. For the rest of us, death will be a relief. We all deserve to die. And I'll never see Joanna. No, I'll never hug my girl to me. Finished! All right, you, sir, how about a shave? Come and visit your good friend Sweeney. You, sir, too, sir, welcome to the grave. I will have vengeance. I will have salvation. Who, sir? You, sir? No one a chair. Come on, come on. Sweeney's waiting. I want you bleeders. You, sir. Anybody. Gentlemen, now don't be shy. Not one man. No, not 10 men. Nor 100. Can assuage me. I will have you. Ha 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 ha. And I will get him back even as he gloats. In the meantime, I'll practice on this honorable throat. And my Lucy lies in ashes, and I'll never see my girl again. But the work waits. I'm alive at last, and I'm full of joy.
Well, that's all very well and good, dear. What matters now is him. What are we going to do about him, huh? Listen, can you hear me? Control yourself! What are we going to do about him? And the boy! Oh, when I left him, he was fast asleep in my back parlor. Oh, we have to go check on him. Come on! No problem, dear. Still asleep. Simple as a baby lamb, that one. Later on, I can fob him off with some easy story. But him? What are we going to do with him, huh?
Later when it's dark, we'll take him to some secret place and bury him.
Well, we could do that, I suppose. Won't have any nosy relatives come poking around for him. But you know me. Sometimes ideas just pop into me head and I keep thinking. Seems a downright shame.
Shame.
Seems an awful waste. Such a nice plump frame. What's his name? Todd. Nor it can't be traced. Business needs a lift. Debts to be erased. Think of it as thrift, as a gift, if you get my drift. No, seems an awful waste. I mean, with the price of meat, what it is, when you get it, if you get it.
Ah.
Good, you got it. Take, for instance, Mrs. Moody and her pie shop. This is never better using only pussycat and toast. And the pussy's good for maybe 6 or 7 at the most. And under the can compare as far as taste.
Mrs. Lovett, what a charming notion, eminently practical and yet appropriate as always. Mrs. Lovett, how I did without you all these years, I'll never know. How delectable, of one detectable, how choice, how rare, for once the sound of the world out there.
Yes, Mr. Todd, what is that sound?
Those crunching noises pervading the air.
Yes, Mr. Todd, yes, all around.
It's man devouring man, my dear. And who are we to deny it in here? These are desperate times, Mrs. Lovett, and desperate measures are called for.
Here we are, hot from the oven.
What is that?
It's priest. Hardened priest.
Is it really good?
Sir, it's too good, at least. Then again, they don't come, it's sins of the flesh. So it's pretty fresh.
Awful lot of fat.
Only where it's sat.
Haven't you got poet or something like that?
No, you see, the trouble with poet is how do you know it's deceased? Try the priest.
Heavenly.
Aha!
Not as hearty as bishop, perhaps, but not as bland as curate either.
And good for business. Always leaves you wanting more. Problem is we only get it in on Tuesdays. Lawyers rather nice.
If it's for a price.
Order something else though to follow, since no one should swallow it twice.
Anything that's lean.
Well then, if you're British and loyal, you might enjoy Royal Marine. Anyway, it's clean, though it always tastes of wherever grosser.
Looks thicker, more like vicar.
No, it has to be grosser. It's green.
The history of the world, my love,
Save a lot of pride, do a lot of relative sweetness.
is those below serving those up above.
Everybody shaves, so there should be plenty of flavors.
How gratifying for once to know that those above will serve those down below.
Now let's see here. We got Tinker,
Something pinker,
Taylor,
something pale,
Butler,
something subtler,
Potter,
something hotter.
Locksmith. It's a clerk.
Maybe for a lark.
Then again, they're sweet if you want it cheap and you like it dark. Try the financier. Peak of his career.
That was pretty rank.
Well, he drank. No, it's bad. Cashier. Never really sold. Maybe it was old.
Have you any beetle?
Next week, so I'm told. Beetle isn't bad till you smell it and notice how well it's been greased. Stick to priest. Now this one might be a bit stringy, but of course that's to be expected. It's fiddle player.
That's not fiddle player, that's piccolo player.
How can you tell?
It's piping hot. The three of the world, my sweet,
Yes, Mr. Todd, oh yes, I know.
is who gets eaten and who gets to eat.
And Mr. Todd too, Mr. Todd, who gets to sell.
But fortunately, it's all so clear
That everybody goes down well with beer. Well, since Marine doesn't appeal to you, how about Rear Admiral?
Too salty. I prefer general.
With or without his privates? With his extra. It's fun. We find in the shop. And we've got some shepherd's pie peppered with actual shepherds on top. And I've just begun. There's a politician so wily, it's served on a doily, not one.
Put it on a bun. Well, you never know if it's going to run.
Try the Brian, right, it's Brian.
No, the clergy is really too coarse and too mealy.
That's compacted.
Yes, and always arrives overdone. I'll come again when you have judge on the menu.
Wait! True, we don't have judge yet. But we have something that might appeal to you even better.
What's that?
Executioner.
Have charity toward the world, my pet.
Yes, yes, I know, my love.
We'll take the customers that we can get.
Hi, boy.